From the I-Team, for people living in rural Maine, picking up a prescription can mean driving an hour or more each way.
A new law was supposed to help bring certain medications closer to home, but the I-Team found the state board responsible for making that happen has missed a deadline required by law.
Dan Lamparello brings us to a community left waiting as one lawmaker demands answers.
Living in Jackman means embracing a rural way of life, but it also means regularly leaving town for the things many people take for granted.
We used to be able to do everything in Jackman. You could live in Jackman and never leave.
That included picking up a prescription.
I grew up, we had a Rexall pharmacy right uptown.
Lifelong resident Alan Lemaire says that local pharmacy is now long gone, and ones in surrounding communities have closed too. The closest is nearly 50 miles away in Greenville.
Now, unfortunately, you have to travel for everything.
Jackman is one of many communities across the state in what's known as a pharmacy desert, which the federal government defines as having to drive more than 15 minutes for pharmacy services. A 2025 study from GoodRx shows 45% of Maine's population now lives in a pharmacy desert, one of the highest percentages in the country.
If you live in Jackman, you have to be resilient.
Town manager Rick Petrie says while people in town now order reoccurring prescriptions through the mail, that doesn't help when you need an antibiotic or other acute medicine right away.
If you call it in your mail order, you might get it in a week or so. And by now, that skin infection has progressed significantly, or the ear infection is not being managed.
Which is why the town has been anxiously awaiting a new state law allowing for remote pharmacy dispensing sites in communities without a standalone pharmacy.
The entire cabinet remains locked during med dispense.
Even investing in a new dispensing machine so trained paramedics from the community clinic can get needed medications to patients quicker.
We got the machine, we have a relationship with the pharmacy, we're ready to go.
But so far, the state isn't. Under the new law, Maine's Pharmacy Board was required to adopt rules for how these dispensing sites should operate by June 30th, which is now come and gone with no action.
And now the state can't get out of their way to give them the tool they need to care for the people up there. That's wrong.
Senator Brad Farron was the law's original sponsor.
How can they not follow the law?
Well, I don't know the answer to that question, but what I will tell you, Dan, we're going to find out.
Farron says he's now requesting a meeting with the Commissioner of Professional and Financial Regulation to get more details. But when the I-Team asked the agency why the deadline was missed, a spokesperson told us the Board of Pharmacy, like other licensing boards, must balance its rulemaking responsibilities with its other statutory responsibilities. The board, which is comprised of volunteers, has a significant rulemaking workload, as well as high numbers of licensing applications and disciplinary actions it needs to review.
It's disappointing, but not surprising. Stuff like this takes a long time.
For Jackman, that wait will be worth it to see a need filled here and well beyond their borders.
The reality of it is this makes sense for Washington County and Aroostook County and the islands and the Western Mountains.
Now, with the Board of Pharmacy missing this week's deadline, you may be wondering when they'll actually take this issue up. All their spokesperson would tell us is that a draft rule will be presented later this year, but they couldn't give us a clearer timeline. It's something the I-Team is going to continue to follow. For the I-Team, I'm Dan Lamparello. Over to you guys.
All right, Dan, thank you. We'll keep an eye on this for sure.